So guys, now please confirm to me. All of you get my voice on screen. Those who are attending in online, am I audible, guys? Now please confirm to me. All of you get my voice on screen. Those who are attending in online, am I audible? Is my voice on screen is clear to all of you guys? Now please confirm to me. Am I audible? Guys, everybody please respond to me. All of you get my voice on screen. Yeah, is my screen is visible to all of you guys? Now please confirm to me. Am I audible? Is the screen is visible to all of you guys? Now please confirm to me. Yeah, fine. Right, sir. Just give 2 minutes of time. I'll start the session. Okay. So then everybody, please take this classroom link, class notes link, daily classroom notes link. Right. In this link, we are able to have object orientation, and especially I'm telling to you, object orientation from OOPS onwards. The same link here we are going to use. Okay, Core Java 6 p.m. tinyurl.com is same, very common. Core Java 6 p.m. that you can take. I think some of your new members, you can take this. Right. Okay. And before going to start our content, just one small information to all of you guys. And some of you are attending today demo class, right? As the last day of this admission process for these batches, no? Some of you are attending demo class today, right? All right. For you, I need to talk with you just 5 to 10 minutes of time at 7:30. 6 to 7:30, I'm going to take the session. Try to understand the content, very introductory part only. That means regular class only. Object orientation, I'm going to start. At 7:30, I will talk with you regarding the process, what we are going to follow, what is our plan, how we are going to take the classes. I'll explain just within 5 to 10 minutes of time. At 7:30, you have to stay here only. But all regular students, you have to leave from the class. And those who are attending 7:30, at 7:30, I need to take steps to prepare first application development. Excuse for today. Tomorrow onwards, I will start that 7:30 classes for you. Those who are attending at 7:30. I think you understood my point clearly. Okay. So I need to talk with them, talk with the new members there. 6 to 7:30 object orientation I'm going to take. Today I'm not going to take any class at 7:30 to 9. 7:30 to 9 tomorrow onwards I will take. Okay, tomorrow onwards I'll start that steps to prepare first application. Okay, yeah, don't worry. Then I have a clear-cut analysis for it. I'll talk with that. For new members today, completely new members today who are attending the classes, no. 6 to 7 that I will take today's session at 7:30. I'll meet with you. I'll have some discussion with you. By that we are able to wind up the today's content. Okay. All right. With this punch here. Now let's move on to the content. Let's move on to the content. Object orientation. the topic. For new members, again, I'm telling that just try to understand the today's topic. At the end of the class, I will give clarity. Okay. All right, sir. Object orientation. Fine. For example, I have a company. I have a software company. Understand my analysis part? I have a software company. In that software company, I have a team and I have a client. My client is something else like what there one banking sector client is available for me. So for example, any client, no issues. Client has a requirement. Then he said to me, I have a requirement, then try to provide a solution for it. That means try to prepare a software project for it. Like this, my client have given that opportunity for me. As a person, as I'm from software company, I have taken that project from my client, but I want to start implementing that particular project. So I have a team with the 20 or 25 members team. Then I have a requirement set totally from my client. Then I need to start implementing that. After taking project, before starting our implementation, I need to have a meet with my team. In that meet, what I have to discuss, what I have to talk with my team members about the project. Anyway, so many discussions are going on. There are some levels of discussions are going on, but I'm not going into the internals of the discussions, but I required mainly one point. We are ready to start implementing this project. We are ready to start the project implementation. So before going to start project implementation, first of all, we have to select one programming language. By using a programming language, by selecting a particular programming language only, we are going to start implementing our project. What programming language here we have to take to provide implementation for this particular project? Point number one. So before going to select the programming language, first we have to analyze how many types of programming languages are available in outside. Which type of programming languages are suitable for our requirement, that we have to understand. After that, we are going to select a particular programming language. In outside market, so many types of programming languages are available. First, we have to identify what type of programming language is very much suitable for our requirement. After deciding that, there we are going to select a particular programming language from the respective type. If we come for this particular point, there are 4 types of programming languages are available. How many types of programming languages are available? There are 4 types of programming languages are available. Everybody understand my point clearly? All right. To prepare applications, there are 4 types of the programming languages. What are the 4 types of the programming languages there? There are 4 types of programming languages. What are the 4 types of programming languages? The very first one is what there? Unstructured programming languages. What is the first one? No, unstructured programming languages. And the second one is what there? Structured programming languages. And the second one is what there? Structured programming languages. And the third one is object oriented programming languages. Object oriented programming languages. And the fourth one is what? Aspect oriented programming languages. Aspect oriented programming languages. Maybe another terminology like what there? Procedure oriented programming languages. No need to take separately, that will come under what there? Structured programming languages automatically. Procedure oriented programming languages, no need to have any separate title, it's by default what there? Structured programming languages. These are all 4 types of programming languages and outside to prepare the applications. Actually, my actual target is what there? I have to introduce object oriented programming languages. That is our actual requirement. But to start this object orientation or object oriented programming languages, first we have to understand unstructured programming languages. After that, structured programming languages. First we have to understand these 2. After that only we are going to understand what? Object oriented programming languages. Got it? What I'm telling to you? Right, sir. Then immediately we are having some questions. What is unstructured programming languages? Already we have unstructured programming languages. Then what is the requirement to go for structured programming languages? This is a question. So for that, simple what I am telling to you, what are the differences between unstructured programming languages and structured programming languages So this is the question here what I am giving there. There we are going to understand what advantages are available with the structured programming languages and what drawbacks are available with the unstructured programming languages. That both the concepts here we are going to understand. Let's move on to the point here. The very first one. All of you observe carefully. I think nowadays all of you are using smartphones. Am I right? Yes, sir. Smartphones. Any of you are using that initial mobile phone 1500 Nokia piece, 1500 rupees Nokia piece. Any of you are using that? Grandfathers and grandmothers are using that, no? It's okay, fine, leave it. Anyway, the point is what? My point is what? At present, our lives totally, almost all, out of 100%, 1000%, we are dependent on the smartphones only. Starting point of the day to ending point of the day. How much you are going to look your parents, how much you are going to look your siblings, how much you are going to look your, like what they are, your friends, but continuously and every minute you used to check your mobile phone. Unfortunate thing is what that even if you are not having any work there with the mobile phone, casually you used to take the mobile phone, just we are doing some kind of scratches on it. I don't know what is the reason for it. Am I right? So this is the dependency level on mobile phones. That is what their smartphones only. If it is Nokia 1500 rupees phone there, nobody will touch it. Nobody will check like that mobile phone. Why? What is the main reason here? What is the main difference here between that Nokia standard piece and our nowadays smartphone there? What is the reason for it? No, the reason is what there. Facilities are more with the smartphone, but no facilities are available with what there that initial mobile phones. In initial mobile phones, what we have? Red button, green button. That's it. Have you seen any other content there? Is it possible to connect with internet? Nowadays, everybody is dependent on the internet because of some reasons. Everybody, every minute we require internet. Without internet, our life is going to be structured there. Just imagine it. Just one total day, if internet is blocked throughout the world, what is going to be happen? What is going to be happen? One day, total internet is blocked. No, our lives are not moving forward. There we are stuck in. Not only that, then crores and crores of rupees losses are going to be happening. The entire world is going to be structured there. Okay, but my required point is in this total discussion, what I'm telling to you, smartphone is our at present requirement. Now it is providing, it is fulfilling our requirements. Nokia standard piece, 1500 rupees phone, that initial mobile phone, that is not suitable for my requirement. Is that right or not? That Nokia 1500 rupees phone is what their unstructured programming languages. Smartphone is what their structured programming languages. Understand it what I'm telling there. Now the point is what? Listen carefully. Unstructured programming languages, I'm using shortcut USPL. Unstructured programming languages are the outdated programming languages. Tell me, sir, are the outdated programming languages. They were introduced at the starting point of the computers. They were introduced at the starting point of the computers, at a starting point of the computer science. Not immediately. Almost all we can understand. First generation programming languages. First generation programming languages. Are getting it? What I'm telling to you. The moment when computer science was introduced, there some programming languages we need. That programming languages are what they're unstructured programming languages. All right, sir. Observe carefully. These are not suitable for the at present application requirements. These are not suitable for the at present application requirements. There's a problem with what they're unstructured programming languages. Examples, if you think about them, basic, Fortran is another programming language, and so on. Some other programming languages are available. Basic is the first interpretive programming language. Fortran is the first compilative programming language. They are the first programming languages for compilation and for interpretation. So they are the first generation programming languages. Right, so this is the first point here we have to understand. Next one is what? After completion of this, structured programming languages are not the outdated programming languages. Structured programming languages are not the outdated programming languages. Observe carefully. They are suitable for our at present application requirements. They are suitable at present application requirements. They are not outdated, still they are in use. Still these programming languages are in use. When compared with unstructured programming languages, structured programming languages are having somewhat advanced feature. They are able to fulfill our at present application requirements. Still, if you think about the examples for them, now tell me what are the various examples for structured programming languages? C maybe, then what next one here? Pascal, and so on and so on and so on. Some other programming languages. Don't include C++. C++ is somewhat object oriented. Understand it clearly now. C, Pascal, and something else. Okay. All right. Now observe carefully. The first point, very first point here are given. Unstructured programming languages are the outdated programming languages. They were introduced at the starting point of the computers. They are not suitable for the at present application requirements. Structured programming languages are not the outdated programming languages. They are suitable for the at present application requirement. They are suitable for at present application requirement. Right, sir. That's okay, fine. This is that very first point here, what we understood clearly. Leave this one. Second point, the names are giving clarity for us. Okay, now let us understand the point now. At the starting point of the computer science, how much programming we are going to do? How much programming we are going to write? At the starting point of the computer science, first of all, what is the purpose of the computer initially? What is the main intention of inventing computer actually? To perform simple arithmetic calculations. If we perform calculations manually, up to some level we can do. Then beyond that, we are unable to do that. But if you want to calculate beyond the manual approaches, no, their computer science or computers are invented. Understand my point clearly? Some complex calculations, to perform some arithmetic calculations only, we are using computer initially. Understand my point here? Arithmetic calculations, and for the sake of maintaining some storage, for maintaining some storing some data purpose only, that computers were invented initially. For calculating arithmetic operations, how much program we are going to write? Do you think about it? 1 lakh lines of code we are going to write for calculating addition, subtraction, multiplication? No. As a matter of 5 lines or 6 lines or 7 lines of code or not? That's my point here now. For performing that arithmetic operations, how much programming we are going to write? That less number of instructions we are going to write or not? Whenever we are writing less number of instructions, it's a matter of 10 lines of code. Do you require any proper structure to prepare these 10 lines of code? Is it necessary to provide any particular structure to write these 5 lines of code? Right, for the sake of 5 lines of code, for the sake of 10 lines of code, the structure is not required. Because of that reason, at the starting point of the computer science, we have unstructured programming languages. They are not following any proper structure to prepare the program. They are not having any proper structure to prepare the programs. Why? Because the requirement of writing program is very less. Very simple, very less number of instructions we are going to write inside the program. So structure is not required. To write less number of instructions, the proper structure is not required. Understand my point here now? Right. Now the point is what there? Unstructured programming languages are not using any structure to prepare the applications. To prepare the applications. Initially, the requirements are available like that. But at present, application requirements are more. That means more and more coding part we have to write. When we want to write more and more coding part now, then proper structure, proper template, proper direction is required. Then only we are able to manage the code effectively. Now our requirements are not small requirements. We are not going to write any small programming here. We are going to write more and more lines of code. Whenever we are writing more programming, definitely proper direction is required, proper structure is required, proper template is required. That's why structured programming languages are provided for our at present application requirements. And the point is what there, unstructured programming languages are not using any structure to prepare the applications, whereas structured programming languages are using proper structure, using a structure to prepare the applications. Structured programming languages are using a structure, a particular structure or proper structure to prepare the applications. This is about like what there, that what's the meaning of unstructured programming languages and structured programming languages. Right. All of you observe carefully. Third point here I'm telling to you. Third point, just 1 minute. Give a minute of time. Right, it's okay, fine. Right, sir. Point number 3. All of you observe carefully. I think all of you might be completed your academics, right? Am I right? BTech or MCA or maybe BSc or whatever it may be. I think you completed some graduation, right? So maybe whether you are in computer science or non-computer science, that doesn't matter. In your academics, you might be have a subject like what? Microservices. Sorry, what is it? I think I forgot that name. Microservices, Java related. Spring Boot microservices. No, microprocessors, right? Microprocessor subject is there, right? Am I right? The microservices is what they're Java related. No, microprocessors. There is another subject. Are you aware about it? No, I think this is electronic subject. I think so, not computer science related. Yeah. Anyway, then microprocessors is the topic. 8080 microprocessor. Some subject is there, please. Right. But I remembered strongly, but I forgot name recently. But I remembered strongly. Why still I remembered it? Almost all 3 attempts I have taken to complete the subject in my BTech. Every time last only, then pass on. In the final year, last semester, in the last attempt, I completed it. Anyway, whatever it may be, but I completed the subject. But for that subject, not only the theory paper, there are some practical labs. And that semester might be there are some practical labs. I think so. It will come in 3.1 or 3.2. I didn't remember it exactly. And BTech come 2.1. Maybe I think change it. Academic might be then calculations are changed. Whatever it may be, now understand it. No. So if we go to the microprocessors lab, there we are going to do projects in 2 ways. There we are going to prepare the projects in 2 ways. Am I right? What are the 2 ways there? The first one is by using kit, microprocessors kit, and the second one is through the system, through the computer. Am I right? Okay. If we take the computer, if we do the project through system, there we are going to use some commands to prepare the project. There we are going to use some commands. What commands we are going to use there? Add, sub, mul, div, move, load, assembly language codes. Am I right or not? These are like what they're assembly language code. Through that codes only, we are going to prepare the projects through microprocessors. Am I right or not? Right. Now the point here, what I'm telling to you, that codes, whatever the codes just now I spelled it, add, sub, mul, load, move, these codes are mnemonic codes. These codes are what they're mnemonic codes. Answer my point now. Now the point is what? Unstructured programming languages are using mnemonic codes. Unstructured programming languages are using mnemonic codes. In general, mnemonic codes are they're available in less number. Mnemonic codes are available in what number? Less number. They are available in a very less number. comma, they will provide less number of features. They'll provide what there, and they will provide what there, less number of features in the application development, and they will provide less number of features to the applications. If they're providing less number of features to the application development, how much burden we are going to have to prepare the complete application now? With less number of features, how much application we are going to prepare? Definitely, if it is a small scale application, it's okay. But if it is a large scale application, definitely we have to write more and more coding parts. Why? Because we have only less number of features now. So it's somewhat difficult to prepare the applications by using this less number of instructions. Unstructured programming languages are using mnemonic codes. They're available in very less number, and they will provide less number of features to the applications. But structured programming languages are using high level syntaxes. Unstructured programming languages are using low level syntaxes. What are these? Actually mnemonic codes. Mnemonic codes are low level. They're available in very less number. They'll provide less number of features. But structured programming languages are using high level syntaxes. They are available in more number, and they will provide more number of features. They will provide more number of features to the application development or applications. So application development is very simple. By using unstructured programming languages, application development is somewhat complex. Why? Because they are using low level syntaxes like what are mnemonic codes. They're available in very less number. So application development is somewhat complex. But structured programming languages are using high level syntaxes. They're available in more number. They'll provide more number of features to the application. So application development is very simple. Understand my point clearly now? Right, sir. This is one of the points here. Listen carefully. After this, all of you observe carefully. Another point here. Right, sir. All of you observe carefully. Mnemonic codes. Again, I'm telling that mnemonic codes are like what there? What is the meaning of these mnemonic codes? No, add, sub, mul, simply assembly language codes. There also be come under what there? Mnemonic codes. No, low level codes. Leave it. I think you already aware about go to statement. In C programming language at least. Have you seen that go to statement? Yeah, go to some line number. If you give there, automatically it will jump to the respective line number. Yes, sir, got my point or not? That's the purpose of what there go to statement. Now understand this point here clearly. In unstructured programming languages, to define flow of execution, application flow, to define flow of execution from one instruction to another instruction, if you want to jump directly, that is flow of execution. To define flow of execution, we will use only go to statement. We are not having any other statements. To define flow of execution in unstructured programming languages, we have only one alternative. What is that alternative there? Only go to statement. We are not having any other alternative. Understand it? What I'm telling you now. But only go to statement. That's it. Only go to statement. No other statements can. But in structured programming languages, we are able to use number of flow controllers to define flow of execution. Number of flow controllers in understand my point clearly now. In structured programming languages, we are able to use number of flow controllers to define the flow of execution. But in the case of unstructured programming languages, we are able to use only one go to statement, to define flow of execution. Observe carefully. For example, if we take C programming language, what flow controllers are available now? Tell me. If else, okay, if related syntaxes, switch, after the switch, loops, for loop, while loop, do while loop is available, break statement, continue statement, and so on and so on and so on. So many flow controllers are available. But have you seen these many flow controllers in the case of like what there? In the case of these unstructured programming languages, there we are going to use the mnemonic codes only. With that mnemonic codes, is it possible to maintain that for, while, do while, and all these things? No. So because of that reason, flow of execution is very simple or is very clear in the case of structured programming languages. but it is somewhat difficult in the case of like what their unstructured programming languages. What I'm telling you now. Right, sir. Then one more point. Now try to observe carefully. Fifth point. I think all of you might be aware about. All of you might be aware about functions. Functions topic might be in any programming language except in Java. In Java, the topic name is what their methods. In other programming languages, functions topic is available. I think you already aware about that functions topic, right? Right. Observe carefully. For example, I have a requirement. Void main. I've taken it. This is my C program. Simple C program I'm writing there. Void main. I have a task. I need to perform a task there in my main application. There. Now I'm going to write like what there. Task 1. The same task here we are going to implement it. We are going to implement the task here like this. Then after that, this totally task is available. That task required nearly 100 lines of code. To perform a task, how many lines of code here? 100 lines of code. Observe carefully. In my application, nearly 5 times I have to perform the same task. I need 5 times the same task, not different tasks. No, same task I required 5 times. So here I have taken the task related code here. How many lines of code? 100 lines of code. Here I have to written the same 100 lines of code. As I record 5 times now, the same again 100 lines of code here I have to record. Again the same 100 lines of code here I'm going to write, and here also I'm going to write what there? The same 100 lines of code. Now tell me, these 100 lines of code is very same, no changes on it. From one time to another time utilization, the same code, same 100 lines of code here we have to use. Now tell me, all of you now tell me, how many times we implemented the task now? 5 times we implemented. Each time it required what there? 100 lines of code. Means that all 5 times the same duplicate code we are writing or not? Come on guys, understand my point here. All 5 times we are writing what there? The same duplicate code. So here one time, this is second time, third time, fourth time, fifth time, same duplicate code here we have written. Am I right or not? So code duplication will be increased or not? Code duplication in the sense code redundancy will be increased or not? When code duplication or redundancy is increased, automatically that length of the application is increased or not? So it is not suggestible in our applications. There we have to avoid code duplication. We have to optimize the code. To optimize the code, what we have to do? One time only we have to define, but the same code we have to use on all the remaining times. One time I have to define it, but I have to reuse it for number of times. So to define a task one time, to reuse the same task multiple times, if it is a case now, there we are going to use like what topic there? There we are going to use the functions. There we are going to use what there? Functions. So now here I'm going to define a function like what there? Void task with the task name. A function here we are going to define. Inside this function here, what I'm going to provide there? The task related code here we are going to define separately. Wherever this task is required, wherever in our main application the task is required, simply access that method task directly, we can access it. Now here second time I require the task now, then here what we have to do there? Simply here we have to access the task. Now again here almost nearly 5 times I required here, then 5 times here we have to call what there? The same task function, whatever the function we define there, that we can write it, that we have to access directly. Everybody put more concentration here. What I'm telling to you, there we provided task there, the same time here 5 times we can access it. Now tell me, previously 5 times we define the same code, but now how many times I define the code now? Only one time we define the code, but how many times we are using that? 5 times we are using that. That means code reusability is achieved or not? So because of what feature we are getting code reusability? Because of what feature we are able to get code reusability? Because of the functions of feature only. Because of the functions of feature only, code reusability is coming. Yes, sir. Because of the functions of feature only, code reusability is coming. Yeah, now here the point is what there? Observe carefully. Another point is like what there? Fifth point is what? Unstructured programming languages are not having functions of feature. Unstructured programming languages are not having what there? Functions of feature. It will increase code redundancy. It will increase what there? Code redundancy. It will increase code redundancy. But whereas structured programming languages are using functions feature. It will improve code reusability. It will improve what is their code reusability. If code redundancy is increased, length of the application will be increased. If the code reusability is increased, length of the application will be reduced. Then what is suggestible for our applications? No, code reusability is suggestible for our application. That means functions concept is suggestible for our application. Means that structured programming languages are suggestible for our application development when compared with what their unstructured programming languages. Right, sir. Like this, if you want to have discussion over the differences between unstructured and structured programming languages, no, endless number of points here we are going to understand. But this is not our actual requirement. Our actual requirement is what their object-oriented programming languages. To introduce this object orientation only, we are discussing about it now. But basic level, initial concepts are given about the differences between unstructured programming languages and structured programming languages. Yes, sir. All of you are getting it or not? I think some of your sleepings are inside the class now. Right? It's not good thing. Then it's the initial class, object orientation first class now. It's very useful topic for you to help for the interviews and all. Don't sleep. In the next attempt, I'll point out you sure. Directly, I'll come down to you. I will ask 10 Java questions to you now. If you answer for it, then you are eligible to sleep inside my class now. Don't sleep. Don't sleep. Like Java. Java is very good. Java is like your girlfriend. Am I right? Will you sleep in front of your girlfriend? Never, right? So now in front of Java, you should not sleep. Now this is Java. Everybody, put more concentration. Okay? Yeah, go. Let's move to the point here. What are the various concepts here we are understanding there? Today, what exactly the content here I discussed with you now? Tell me. First of all, I started with object orientation. Listen carefully. 2 minutes review I'm going to provide. After that, I'll start new topic. So to prepare applications, we need a particular programming language. For that, we have to take a type of programming language. There are 4 types of programming languages to start application development. What are the 4 types of programming languages there? Unstructured programming languages, structured programming languages, object-oriented programming languages, aspect-oriented programming languages. What are the differences between unstructured programming languages and structured programming languages? No. All right, sir. Now, few differences are given. What was the first difference here I given there? Unstructured programming languages are the outdated programming languages. They were introduced at the starting point of the computer science. Those programming languages are not suitable for the at present application requirements. Examples for unstructured programming languages are what there? Basic and Fortran. Any specialty for Basic and Fortran? Actually, Basic is the first interpretive programming language. Fortran is what there? First compilative programming languages. They are the first programming languages to prepare the applications now. Leave it. First generation programming languages. Structured programming languages are not the outdated programming languages. They are suitable for the at present application requirements. Unstructured programming languages are not having any structure to prepare the applications, whereas structured programming languages are having particular structure, proper structure to prepare the applications. One is a directionless, another one is a directionful. Always direction is important for us to prepare the applications. If it is a small application, if it is a small, less number of instructions, no, unstructured programming language is okay. But if it is a very good application, more number of instructions if you want to write, there definitely proper structure is required. There we are going to use what their structured programming languages. Unstructured programming languages are using mnemonic codes. They are available in very less number and they'll provide less number of features. So it's difficult to perform, it's difficult to prepare what their applications by using unstructured programming languages. Structured programming languages are having high level syntaxes, not low level syntaxes. Mnemonic codes are low level, but structured programming languages are using what their high level syntaxes. They're available more number and they'll provide more number of features to the applications. In unstructured programming languages, only go-to statement is available to define the flow of execution. But in structured programming languages, more and more number of flow controllers are available to define the flow of execution. Next one is unstructured programming languages are not having functions. It will increase code redundancy. But structured programming languages are having functions, so it will improve code reusability. These are the various differences in between unstructured programming languages and the structured programming languages. That's okay, fine. Immediately after completion of this, we have a question now. Already structured programming languages are available. They are very good. But still, what is the requirement to go for object-oriented programming languages? What is the need of these object-oriented programming languages? That we have to understand. So the same thing here I'm going to provide with the in the form of a question. Now, what is that question here I'm providing there? What are the differences between structured programming languages and object-oriented programming languages? What are the differences between structured programming languages and object-oriented programming languages? That's it. Here also be so many differences are available, but to introduce object orientation, what features we required, up to that I'm going to provide to you clearly. And so my point here, these are debatable concepts. These are the research oriented concepts now, but not required all the points here. Only minimal points we are going to understand. Then as early as possible, we are moving towards what their object orientation. Let's move to the point here. First of all, what are the differences between structured programming languages and object oriented programming languages? Directly I'm giving some task to you, now try to understand it now. Take some application requirement, anything. Let's say for example, a bank application. In the bank applications, accounts we are going to prepare or not? Accounts module, accounts. Event is what their accounts. Account and its operations. What are the various operations of the account? Now tell me. What are the various operations of the account in a bank? Now tell me. It's not like a deposit or withdrawal. No, I'm not talking about that operations. Account and its related operations are what? Creating account, updating account, drop an account or delete an account. These are the operations of the account. Are getting it now? Transaction is another entity. Its related operations are what there? Deposit, withdrawal, or like what there? Then transfer funds. Loan is another entity. Its related operations are what there? Create a loan, update loan, and drop a loan, or maybe delete loan. So these are the operations. They are the domain knowledge. Understand my point clearly? So my requirement is what there? Just to take a account and its operations that we have to represent. At one side, in C programming language, we have to do that account and its operations. At other side, Java we have to take. In Java, we have to do the same thing. That is indirectly what I am telling there. Use a structured programming language to represent account and its operations. At other side, use object-oriented programming languages to represent account and its operations. Then compare these two. There we can understand which programming language is simple and which programming language is difficult. There no need to have too many differences now. Just directly do this one. Easily we can identify this. Now let's move on to the C programming language, that is structured programming language. I'm going to use to represent account and its operations. First of all, I need to represent account. I have to represent account. To represent an account in C programming language, how is it possible for me? At least if you know that, we'll talk about it. Now tell me, how is it possible to represent an account in C programming language? Not only an account, an entity. If you want to represent in C programming language, then how is it possible? I'm giving clarity, observe carefully. If you want to represent any entity in C programming language, then the best option is what there? Structure we can take now. Are you aware about structures in C programming language? Structure, some student, structure, some customer, structure, some account. Like that here we have to take what there? A structure for what there? Account. Then inside this structure account, there we are going to define some functions like what? Create, update, delete. These functions we are going to define. Remember, when we have taken a structure, there automatically we have to use a pointer to refer the content of the structure. We are going to use what there? Pointers. Pointer. We have to define a pointer for the structure in order to access the members of the respective structure. A pointer we have to define. Whenever we are defining structures and pointers, no, storage areas also we have to define. We have to provide what there storage area also we have to define. Like this, so many features. Like unions we have to define, storage areas we have to define. That means like what next one here, structures we have to define, pointers we have to define. In if you want to go for somewhat older programming, macros we are going to define. So many concepts are available. But if you observe all the concepts now, all these concepts are providing a bit confusion for us. Taking structure is okay, but declaring a pointer for that structure is a confusion. Referring the members of that structure through pointers is again confusion. Unions is confusion. Storage areas is confusion. Storage registers is confusion. All these many concepts are somewhat what they're confusion oriented features. Developer work is not simple with the C programming language to define a structure and its operations. That means an account and its operations. Somewhat difficulty the developers have to face. It's not simple for developers to prepare the applications with the structured programming languages in this particular approach. So finally, the conclusion what I'm giving there, if we use that C programming language or structured programming languages, the features we are going to use to prepare that particular entity and its operations is a somewhat confusion oriented feature. All the features are somewhat confusion oriented features for us. It's not simple to represent all the content. Am I right or not? Observe carefully. But come down to the Java. If we come to this side, Java side, how we are going to represent an account and its operations in Java? Quite simple. Just it is a matter of 4 steps. Just it is a matter of 4 or 5 steps, not more than that. What steps we are going to use? If you want to represent an account, is an entity basically. If you want to represent that account, declare a class account. In C programming language, a structure. But in Java, a class account. Inside the class account, declare variables and methods as per the requirement. Account number, account holder name, and account to type, account balance. Like this, we can declare all the account related variables. Then methods. What are the methods now? Create account, update account, delete account. Like this, we can define the methods. After declaring class account, variables and methods inside the class account, then in main class, create object for the account class. What is the third step now? Create object for the account class. Fourth one is access the members of the account. That's finish. Finish. The Java work is going to be completed. Declare a class. Declare variables and methods inside the class. Create object for the class. Access the members of the class. Finish. The total process is going to be completed. Nothing is there inside the Java. Java is all about 4 steps. Java is all about only 4 steps. Don't see that Java in a big hole. If you see that Java in a big hole through mirror, it will be like big. But Java, nothing is there inside the Java, only 4 steps. Declare a class, declare variables and methods inside the class, create object for the class, access the members of the respective class. Finish. Take any project, these 4 steps are going to be repeated. That's it, not more than that. Now tell me, which one is simple to prepare the applications now? Is it structured programming languages or object oriented programming languages? Java in the sense object orientation, and C in the sense what there? Structured programming. So now the very first point is what there? The very first point here, what I'm telling to you, structured programming languages are providing difficult approach to prepare the applications. Right, sir. Structured programming languages are providing a difficult approach to prepare the applications, whereas object-oriented programming languages are providing simple approach to prepare the applications. Very simplified approach to prepare the applications. See, in outside might be one thing might be, this is a common terminology that we have to understand. In every year, some reports will be generated countrywide on the states. Countrywide on each and every state, some kind of reports are going to be generated. What reports there? In which state ease of business is going on? Are you aware about it? Okay, even though you are not aware, but understand it now. And every year, central government will take some reports on the basis of the ease of business at each and every state. They are going to give some ratings also. Understand it clearly. So how we are going to understand that ease of business? What is the meaning of it now? How the state is providing environment to increase the business or to attract the companies, maybe to attract some enterprises, maybe which state is giving more environment in the sense like what they're maintaining some road connectivity with a firm, with an organization. For example, if you want to give permission or giving permissions for an organization, so in the government sector, giving permission for any organization is a like it may take nearly 2 to 3 months of time. But some states are giving quick response, like what they say. For example, Telangana, best example if we take now, is a matter of 1 week or 2 weeks of time. Maybe initially might be that government has announced that within 2 days you will get permission, right? That actual process is worth the 3 months of time. But the state is taking initiation for giving permissions for any enterprise within 2 days of time, 3 days of time. This is an environment we are creating to attract the companies. Not only that, other thing is like what they're providing the road connectivity, water facility. Main thing is what there connectivity and facilities. Facilities in the sense like what the resource facilities, no, like road, like what their water facilities, very important. At the same time, road connectivity for the sake of the transportation. Understand my point here now? See why Hyderabad is grown very much in a fast manner in the sense because of these many reasons. Throughout India, no other city is having these many advantages. Only Hyderabad has very good advantages. All connectivities are available: road connectivity, train connectivity, and air connectivity. Not only that, the resources are very good. Water resources are also available, very good. The governments are attracting that outside companies because of these reasons. And apart from all these things, the main advantage of Hyderabad is what there? It was located at center place of the throughout the country. It's a gateway between south and north in India. Anyway, these advantages are available for this now. Because of that means, why I'm telling all these points now? Because of these many reasons that government is giving, is providing ease of business. Understand my point here now? So giving some good environment for attracting the companies. That's the meaning of what there ease of business. Understand my point here now? All right, sir. Similarly, in the development part of the applications also, in application development also, ease of development is one of the terminology. What is it now? Ease of development. How the programming languages are providing comfortable environment for the developers to prepare the applications in a simplified way. How much is simplicity that the programming languages are providing to prepare the applications? There is nothing but what there ease of development. Now tell me, here I'm giving comparison between structured programming languages and object-oriented programming languages. In a structured programming languages, a difficult process we have to take. But in the object-oriented programming languages, a simple approach we are getting it. Now tell me, which one is providing ease of development now? Object orientation is providing what there? Ease of development. In object orientation, only 4 steps. But in structured programming languages, no, too many number of steps, confusion oriented features. But all the features are very simple features in object orientation. Because of that reason, object orientation is providing ease of development, but structured programming language is not providing ease of development. Just the terminology introduction, sir, not like any other one. Because of that reason, ease of business, that what I have taken, then I elaborated this point here. Remember this point here. So, okay. Finally, the point is what? What is the point here I'm telling there? Structured programming languages are providing a difficult approach to prepare the applications, whereas object-oriented programming languages are providing simple approaches to prepare the applications. Right, sir. That's okay, fine. Point number 2. All of you have to carefully know. Okay, fine. Point number 2. For example, I want to provide modularization. The word, remember the word modularization. How is it possible in a C programming language and how is it possible in Java? Just let's have a look on it. If we take Java, number of features are available to provide modularization. Packages itself is providing modularization for Java code. Not only that, in Java 9, JPMS is available. JPMS is a separate topic is available, which is moreover, which is mainly for what their modules only. Not only packages, more than the packages, modularization is provided through what their JPMS concept. Java Module Platform System, JPMS is available. Answer my point here now. Okay. See, Java is having packages or modules or different concepts to improve what their modularization. I get my point or not? But do you have any such kind of concepts inside the C programming language? Have you seen any such kind of concepts here in the case of the C programming language? Of course, header files are available, but the header files are not equal to packages. Not only one single feature here. In the case of Java, so many features. Say class itself is providing module. Method itself is providing a module. Package itself is providing a module. But you have any these many options to improve modularity in the case of C programming language? No, it is not available here. So because of that reason, the point is what there. Structured programming languages are providing less modularization. I think all of you might be aware about modularization. What is the meaning of modularization? Yes, sir. Are you aware about it? Simple example, nothing else. A logical division over the requirement set is called as a module. What is that module? A logical partition or a division. Logical division over the requirement set is called as what there? Modularization. Best example, full stack Java is a subject, sir. Full stack Java is a subject. Starting point of the full stack Java to ending point of the full stack Java, if we take now, number of modules we divided, number of parts we divided, where one of the part is core Java, advanced Java, Hibernate, Spring Boot, RS maybe. These are sub modules now. Development part, testing part, backend part, like this 4 parts here we are going to define. Production part. Getting my point or not? All these are what their logical divisions over the total task. So this individual part is nothing but what their module. Generating these modules is nothing but what their modularization. So structured programming languages are providing less modularization. Modularization is available, but it is not good. It is not up to the mark of what their Java programming now. So less modularization, but whereas object-oriented programming languages are providing a very good modularization. That means modularization is very good in structured programming languages. Modularization is not good in structured programming languages, but modularization is very good in what their object-oriented programming languages. Observe carefully. Point number 3. Again, the related point, connected point. No, observe carefully. When modularization is achieved, there automatically abstraction will be achieved. Where modularization is available, there automatically abstraction is available. Everybody understand my point here now? What is that modularization? Pack the content, pack some content. That is what their modularization. Simple. Prepare a folder for some content. That folder is acting as what their module. That folder is hiding its internal content or not? Come on guys, that folder is hiding its internal content or not? That module is hiding its internal content or not? Then automatically we are able to get what their abstraction. Whenever we are hiding some content, there automatically we are getting what their abstraction. So abstraction is the next advantage here we can understand. The point is what there structured programming languages are not providing abstraction, very good abstraction. Structured programming languages are not providing very good abstraction, but whereas object-oriented programming languages are providing very good abstraction in the applications, very good abstraction in the applications. All of you observe carefully now. And one more point I'm telling you, not only this reason. If you take the Java, there we are able to achieve the abstraction at multiple levels. A method is providing abstraction, a class is providing abstraction, a package is providing abstraction, a module is providing abstraction. Not only that, abstract class is providing abstraction, interface is providing abstraction. Got my point or not? Almost 6 to 7 features are available to improve the abstraction. But do you have any these many features inside the C programming language? The achievement of the abstraction is very less possibilities available to get abstraction in the case of structured programming languages. But very good abstraction we are able to achieve through what their object-oriented programming languages. Because of this reason also, we are going to show that we are going to use object-oriented programming languages for our applications directly. Leave this one. This is okay, fine. Next one, after completion of this, all of you understand it clearly. All right, sir. Wherever we achieved modularization, there automatically abstraction is coming. Wherever abstraction is coming, there automatically we are able to get security. All these are related points now. Where we are achieving abstraction, then automatically we are able to what there? We are able to get what there? Security. Understand my point here now? Security is not good in structured programming languages, but whereas security is very good in object-oriented programming languages. Security is not good in structured programming languages, whereas security is very good in object-oriented programming languages. Only the reasons are like what there? The reasons are like what there? Wherever we are getting abstraction, wherever we are providing modularization, then automatically security is achievable. We are able to achieve it. Understand my point, Kianam? But which is not good in the case of what? Structured programming languages, which is very good in the case of what there? Object-oriented programming languages. All of you get my point or not? Right, sir. Now observe carefully. Not only that, individual programming languages, if we take now, C is not having too many libraries to improve the security. But Java is having very good libraries to provide what their security. All three levels of security is possible. Implicit security is available, web security is available, network security is available. But this much of security levels are not available with our C programming language. Why? Because that environment is like that. That approach of structured programming languages are not providing good security for our applications, but object-oriented programming languages are having good environment to provide more security for our applications. Right, sir. Leave this one. Next one is after completion of this. Right, sir. Shareability is not good in structured programming languages, but whereas shareability is very good in the object-oriented programming languages. What is the meaning of the shareability? No, guys, now you have to remember this point. We have to understand the shareability point. No, shareability and reusability. Most of the people are getting confusion here. Even though the words are very simple and frequently we use so hard about them, but it is somewhat difficult to differentiate both the words. But I'm giving clear-cut information. No, not only this time, shareability, reusability, these two terms we are going to use throughout Java. Up to microservices, up to web services, we are going to use these two words now. One time we need to have clarity on this point. Why? Because in the next attempt we should not get any doubt about these two concepts now. Everybody must understand these 2 points. Then what is shareability? What is reusability? A simple example. Understand this example. Now I'm taking Java. Now I'm taking Java classes now. Listen carefully. For example, 100 members are attending my session now at present in offline. 100 members are attending, 100 members are sitting in front of me now. How many copies of Java is available in my mind? How many copies of Java is available? At present, I'm talking the Java subject. How many copies are available in my mind? One copy. One copy. That one copy I'm delivering to you. How many members are getting my one copy? 100 members are getting one copy. That means at a time, my knowledge, my one copy of knowledge, I'm sharing with the 100 members. This is shareability. Understand? Later on, we'll apply the same thing into the programming part now. So one copy is providing to multiple members at a time, not at a different times. No, at a time, multiple members are getting my information. This is called as what their shareability. Now coming into the technical parts. One time, if you prepare a library, if you provide that library to multiple programs at a time, they're running. Multiple programs are running. They require this library at a time. If you share this library to multiple programs at a time, this is called as what their shareability. I'll forget my point or not? Okay, fine. Shareability we understood. But what is the reusability actually? What is the meaning of reusability? The general meaning is okay, but understand this example. In my mind, I have how many copies of Java? One copy. Listen carefully. Morning 7 to 8:30, there is a core Java batch. There I have used that one copy. 8:30 to 10 o'clock, I have another batch. There again, I have used the same copy. 10 to 11:30, I have taken this Java class. There also I have used the same copy of Java. Now tell me, in my mind, only one copy of Java is available. At 7 to 8:30, I have used it. 8:30 to 10, I have used it. 10 to 11:30, I have used it. 11:30 to 1 also, I have used it. Up to evening 9 o'clock, I have used the same single copy multiple times, but not at a time, but time to time. Got my point? Session by session, I'm using the same copy or not? Same copy I'm using again and again or not? Using the same copy again and again at different times is called as what their reusability. This is the meaning of what there? Reusability. Similarly, I prepared one library. That library is used by the same program or multiple programs at different times. One program in one module one is using the same library. After that, other module is also required the same thing. Yes, it is also using that. After that, other module in the same application is using the same library. But library single that is used by our programs multiple times. Library single that is reused by our programs multiple times. Then it is called as what there? Reusability. Shareability, share your knowledge at a time to all members and share your resource at a time to multiple programs. That is shareability. At a time, multiple, one copy, shareability. Single copy, time to time, reuse the same thing. Use the same thing one after another, application by application. Then it is called as what there? Reusability. So now observe carefully. In the case of Java programming language or in the case of object-oriented programming languages, to improve shareability, so many alternatives are available. Class itself is providing shareability, package itself is providing shareability, module itself is providing shareability, static keyword itself is providing shareability, interface itself is providing shareability, abstract class are itself providing what their shareability. So many options are available. But do you have any such kind of options in the case of C programming language? Have you seen any these many shareability options in the case of C programming language? No, they are not available. Because of that reason here, what I'm telling there, shareability is not good in structured programming languages, but whereas shareability is very good in the case of like what there object-oriented programming languages. Right, sir. Next one is similarly, reusability is not good in structured programming languages. Reusability is not good in structured programming languages, whereas reusability is very good. Reusability is very good in object-oriented programming languages. Answer my point, Ken. So, reusability point of view, if we take now in Java, again I'm telling there classes, methods, packages, modules, and more importantly, inheritance. Object-oriented feature. What is it now? Inheritance. Inheritance is providing very good reusability. Declare something in superclass and reuse the same thing in multiple subclasses. Now, reusability we are able to achieve. But we have not seen these many things in the case of what they structured programming languages. Because of that reason here, we have to go with what they object-oriented programming languages. Right, sir. Now, these are overall the differences between object-oriented programming languages and structured programming languages. This question is important for us. What is the requirement to go for object-oriented programming languages over the structured programming languages? What are the various reasons? Now tell me. Structured programming languages are providing difficult approach to prepare the application, but whereas object-oriented programming languages are providing simple approaches to prepare the application. Structured programming languages are providing less modularization, whereas object-oriented programming languages are providing good modularization. Structured programming languages are not providing very good abstraction, but whereas object-oriented programming languages are providing very good abstraction. Security is not good in structured programming languages. Security is very good in object-oriented programming languages. Shareability is not good in structured programming languages, but shareability is very good in object-oriented programming languages. Reusability is not good in structured programming languages, whereas reusability is very good in what their object-oriented programming languages. Right, sir. These are completed. Then here we have another question like what there. Another question like what there, not like another question, no. Aspect orientation, here we have to understand. Right, sir. Now tell me, to prepare the applications, how many types of programming languages are available? 4 types of programming languages. What are the 4 types of programming languages? No. Unstructured programming languages, structured programming languages, object-oriented programming languages, aspect-oriented programming languages. As of now, what we completed here? Unstructured, structured, and what next one? No, object-oriented programming languages. Now we are going to understand what their aspect-oriented programming languages. Okay, can I discuss this on tomorrow? Right, sir. I need to show with some diagram. Through the diagrams here I need to discuss with so don't worry. Then tomorrow I'm going to take this session object aspect orientation, where what is the requirement of this aspect orientation, what programming languages are available, that we are going to understand. Okay, right, sir. Except new members. Except new members today, those who are coming for demo class, all remaining members you can leave today. Tomorrow onwards at 7:30 I will start the continuation part here, as I said to you already. Only new members we have to set here. Remaining members you can leave. Guys, in online also, those who are attending regularly, just you can leave there. Then new members, those who are attending for demo class, just we have to sit here. Just I will talk with you regarding that. Okay. Yeah, all regular students you can leave now. Then those who are coming for demo class today, just you only uh, just wait here 2 minutes of time. Just I will talk with you regarding that. Yeah, if so, man, then I'll share with you. Don't worry. Come on, guys, fast. Yeah, you can leave. Biswajit, you can leave. No problem. Not required. Just even it's not like demo. Just I'm going to show some like what I'm plan for them. Don't worry, guys. Then regular students you can leave. I think some of the regular students are still attending there. Just you can leave. No issues for it. Not required. Genuine members only you can attend. Only new members you can stay here. Remaining members you can leave. Yeah. Sir, all of your new members only, right? Okay. Still some of your old members. Okay, no problem. So nothing, sir. Just I want to give some the direction what we are going to discuss there. Just 2 minutes of time. I'll talk with you regarding that. I think all of you might be you have taken this link, right? This core Java link at 7:30 class link. I will provide you later on. But first of all, let me share the content here. What I'm going to discuss with you regarding this. So before going to start our actual content here, at least we need to understand what I am going to provide behalf of Durgasoft. At least some few points within 2 to 3 minutes. I'll complete it. Now understand it now. Right, sir. So first of all, I would like to give some advantages of these courses. If you're attending at Durgasoft, what benefits we are able to get? Just let me talk about 2 minutes of time. Understand it now. Every class is being recorded. That recorded videos as a backup we will provide to you more than 1 year of time. This is the main advantage for both offline and as well as what their online students are going to provide this. All my classes material will be provided in the form of hard copy or in the form of like what their soft copy. But hard copy is chargeable. We can inquire at our office there. Why? Because Xerox cost they are going to collect. But soft copy by default we are able to get. PDF document will be provided. The location where we are going to access to the classroom notes. As I said, you are given already one link with you. Then whatever the notes I'm typing there, that we can access 24/7, 365 days per year. We can access it directly. Okay. Free access to the classroom applications. I'll prepare the programs inside the class. I'll copy and paste that programs into the same document. There we can see that application. There we can copy that application to our systems also. All applications are live application development. All applications are provided in live application development. Means that I will explain the topic. On the base of the topic, I will prepare a requirement in front of you. I will write the code in front of you. I will compile the code in front of you. I will generate some errors depending on the situations. I'll explain about the errors. I will show how to resolve the errors. I'll execute the program. I'll create some exceptions inside the program. I will show how to resolve that exceptions and how we are going to get output and what is the analysis of the total program execution. Everything is going on lively in front of you clearly. So that's why it's a live execution, live application development everywhere. Next one is at the end of the course, we are able to get what their course completion certificate. Course completion certificate will be provided. I think most of the people are forgotten to take this course completion certificate. We can take it and we can show that certificate to the interviewers in interviews now. You can utilize Durgasoft brand value. If you land the courses at Durgasoft, definitely some weightage will be added to your resume. Definitely interviewer will think about it. Fortunately, if that interviewer is also a ex-student of Durgasoft, your process will be very simple. Yeah, these examples are already I have seen number of times. Some of our ex-students of Durgasoft are taking interview for the present students of Durgasoft. If it is a case, no, the sequence of questions, what he is asking there, the same sequence you have already in your mind, we can easily answer for that questions. No. He's going to ask the questions from my notes. You are going to be answered for the questions from my notes. That question and answer is going to be sync. There is a chance of getting jobs. No. Then this is going to be happen frequently in outside. That's why we can show that certificate. That means course completion certificate we are able to provide. Like remember carefully, company drives will be provided for all the students. This is not like, we are not like what their job guarantee program and these kind of things. Part of the responsibility, we are taking some responsibility to call the companies to come here to take the drives. Understand my point here? But the season nowadays is somewhat dry, so companies are not coming frequently. I think 2 months back also we processed some companies at Durgasoft, but at present that season is, that means the situation is totally dry. Maybe we are thinking about it within a few months of time, again that market will back and will come back, and again the companies will come to Durgasoft. Understand my point? But nowadays, if any organization is providing job guarantee program, it's a blunder. It's a blunder. Where is the chance of getting jobs in outside now if companies are not coming? The layoffs are going on in outside there. How institutes are giving that job guarantee? No. Moreover, my simple principle is what there. If you are getting job, that is because of 70% your hard work. My participation is only 30%. That is not specific. That is common for everybody. Today I'm taking the class. Have I taken any separate concentration on each and every person here? Normal content I'm discussing and everybody is listening. But to get job, my classes is not sufficient. My teaching is not sufficient. Parallelly, we have to work hard. We have to do 70% of the work. Then only we are able to get job. So if you want to get job, your contribution should be 70%. My contribution should be what, the 30%. On the base of your 70% of the contribution, how I can give guarantee for it? No. Now, there itself we can identify that job guarantee programs are totally blunder. Understand my point? You know, if you work hard, you will get job. If you are not working hard, you will not get job. Whether you are going to get job or not, it is not in my hand. It is totally depending on you only. Understand my point? You know, so every day I'm going to take the class. I used to say all of you try to come for the class, try to listen the concept, try to understand the concept. That is common thing from my side. But your side, you have to take it serious. If you work hard, then we are able to get job. If you are not working out there, you will not get the job. But on the basis of that, how I'm going to give guarantee? No? Understand what I'm telling there? So that's why, that is the reason why the job guarantee programs I'm not going to believe. It's a trash and outside. It's a business. That's it. It's a business stunt. That's it. So, but part of the responsibility what Durgasoft is doing there, we are going to prepare all the students for job ready. What skill set is required for the students, we are going to deliver that effectively. We are going to deliver that to the students. We'll make the students confidence level to face any type of interview. We'll make the students to do any type of project in the companies after getting the job. We'll make ready the students to get job. In my classes, 80% is a success rate. Maybe 1 month before or 1 month later, all students are going to get the job. But 20% of the students are time pass students, that I'm not going to talk. So that is a confidence level what I'm going to provide to the students. Okay. So part of this, what I'm telling there, we are going to conduct written tests on each and every topic. And every topic we are going to conduct what, the written test. If you attend that written test there you can check your knowledge. There if you're lag, then we have to put concentration on that laggings. If you're good, then we can smoothly move forward to the next content. Right. So then if it is possible, mock interviews here I'm ready to conduct, but this is a failure version at Durgasoft. Then here itself I'm accepting that. I tried a number of times to conduct the mock interviews with the students, for the students, no, but unfortunate thing is I called some interviewers from companies also with the paid amount. By paying the amount, I called number of interviews from companies that they're coming here. They're sitting in the classroom there to take interviews. But unfortunate thing is students are not coming to the interviews. That's why I made it is optional actually. Previously I made it is mandatory. You're not aware about it. In my class, nearly 300 members are attending the class now. Just only 2 to 3 members are attended for that mock interview. I don't know what is the reason for it. So at the end of the story, if all of you are interested, I don't have any problem. See, all the interviews I'm going to call there, they're my classmates at my BTech, my classmates. They're working with the different companies. They're at manager level. At least if we speak with them half an hour time or 10 to 15 minutes of time, it's the valuable information we are able to get from them. The point of conducting that mock interviews is not only for the sake of checking your knowledge, is all about what their attitude and your behavior in the interviews, that they'll give some loopholes to you. If you follow that loopholes, it's very simple to complete that interviews. But again, I will check that option at the end of the full stack Java, at the end of the courses max. Okay, leave it. So now technical things, no, then working with multiple databases, part of my classes. If I go for JDBC, Oracle and MySQL, both I'm going to use. Working with multiple servers, if it is a servers application development there, servers I have to use WebLogic, Wildfire, Glassfish or Tomcat. Working with multiple IDs, mainly I'm going to use Eclipse and IntelliJ IDEA. IntelliJ IDEA is my favorite IDEA. Nowadays, that entire market is moving towards IntelliJ IDEA. Sure, definitely. We are going to say effectively IntelliJ IDEA. NetBeans is not in use at present, just leave it. Even I'm not going to talk about it. Part of the classes, interview questions will come. Today also we have seen the two basic level interview questions. Similar like this, we are able to have some interview questions part of the classes. Up to the latest version, we are going to understand. Up to Java 22nd version, we are going to understand. At present, Java 22nd version. By completing your course, if 23rd version of Java is coming, we can expect even from that also. Okay, they are the benefits here what we are able to get. After that, what exactly the packages that Durgasoft is offering about the Java full stack. Batch 1 individual course, batch 2 basic Java package, where core Java, advanced Java, Oracle and basic UI is included. Complete Java package, core Java, advanced Java, Hibernate, Spring Boot, microservice, web services, Oracle basic UI, and full stack Java. Nearly 14 to 15 courses are available. Core Java, advanced Java, Hibernate, Spring Boot, microservice, web services, Oracle basic UI, Angular or React, Linux, AWS, DevOps, and testing tools. Out of all these things, my part is what their Java. I will take the responsibility of what their Java, the red color box. Core Java to web services, that will occupy 60 to 70% of the full stack Java, right? That I will take the responsibility, and all the remaining courses will be taken by some other faculties at Durgasoft, some other trainers at Durgasoft. But this is my responsibility. Observe carefully. Okay, right? So then after that, one small point here I want to talk with you. Observe carefully. Listen carefully. Now the class timing is what there. If you come for this one, 6 p.m. I started our Java class. Today I started this Java class. Am I right? Okay, observe carefully. Then before that, I would like to give some information to you. What I am going to discuss with you. Core Java syllabus here I have written, sir. Now observe carefully. Introduction part, steps to prepare first application, language fundamentals, patterns, arrays, oops. Today I started with what topic there? Object orientation. This is the actual starting point for Java. Oops is the actual starting point for what there? Java. Before that, only preparing the environment. Basics only, fundamentals only. Language fundamentals only. But actual Java will start from what there? Object orientation onwards. Now, what I'm telling to you, observe carefully. This link we are able to get, then we are able to have the total document here. All right, what I'm telling to you, these 4 topics, these 4 or 5 topics, I will take at 7:30 to 9 o'clock, 9 or 8:45 onwards. I'm able to finish the classes now. 7:30 to 8:45. I will take what classes there? These classes, these fundamental classes. 6 o'clock already we started there. From this point onwards, I'm going to take what topic there? Object orientation. Oops onward, the total remaining content is going to be covered at what time? You know, 6 to 7:30. Guys, all of you are getting it what I'm telling here? 6 to 7:30. I'm going to take what there? Total Java, right from oops to ending point of the Java. But these are fundamental classes are available now. These fundamental classes I'm going to take at what time there? At 7:30 to 8:45 or 9 o'clock. That I'm going to take now. So tomorrow onwards, you have to attend for 2 slots. Moreover, I understood your doubt there. Sir, without completing these concepts, is it possible to understand that object orientation? Today, have you faced any difficulty today? Theory only, right? No problem. Easily we can start our Java from object orientation onwards. Easily we can understand. Parallelly, tomorrow onwards, I'm going to start what there? These concepts. When I'm going to start these concepts parallelly, automatically we are going to complete the required concepts at 7:30 to 9. Automatically the programming part will come to what there? Object orientation. We will not at all having any difficulty to understand the concepts. That I will manage, that I will plan. I will take that responsibility. How I'm going to inject the content, I will discuss with you clearly now. I'm not getting it. Methods topic, no? See, I think then you're not aware about the total remaining part here. When you're coming into the picture, no, you'll understand it clearly. No, I'll not get any confusion over the topics now. If I want to talk about the methods there, right from starting point, I will start the content. What is the purpose of the method? Why we are using this particular method? What is the syntax of this method? What is the each and every part of the syntax? In that approach, I'm going to follow. And moreover, about my classes, any person can understand the content even in the middle of the class also. In that way I'm planning there. Why? Because if A depends on B, B depends on C, I will not start directly from A, I'll start from C. I will complete C, then after that I will complete B, then after that I will come back to what there. Yeah. In that approach, if I follow there, easily we can understand now. So I'm sure about it, you will not get any confusion. If you are getting any confusion, no need to feel anything. After the class, directly you can come to me. Not in the middle of the class. Why? Because all members are looking for our content only. After the class, we can come to me directly. Any of your doubt, within 1 minute, you will complete it. Any of your doubt, automatically within 1 minute, you are able to finish it. Still, if you are unable to practice that examples, bring your laptops to me. Yeah, within 1 minute, I will clarify your doubts and I'm able to fix your problems also with laptops. No problem here. But before that, everything I will explain inside the class. You are not aware. First application development, I will take nearly 1 week of time. Are you believing that? First program, how to prepare first program, nearly 1 week of content I have to discuss that. Right from what? How to download Java software from internet, from which link we have to download it. After that, how to install it. What are the various steps we are going to follow to install the Java software. After that, how to provide setups for Java. After that, how to download and install editor to write the programs. How to prepare program. To prepare program, what we require. After that, how to save program. What are the various approaches to save the program. How to compile the program. What is going on inside the compilation. Nearly 1 hour class I'm going to take. How to execute the program. What we have to do in the execution of the program. How JVM is going to take our classes and how it is going to execute that program. So this is, it will take nearly 5 days to minimum 5 to 6 days of time. I'm going to take it now. That means everything will be very clear inside the classes now. You'll not get any doubt. I'm sure about it. Max, in my classes, lesser number of chances are available for the students to ask the doubts. Why? Because I'm going to give clarity on each and every point inside the class itself. 95% of the situations you are going to get clarity. But still, if you have any problem there, after the class you can meet with me. I will explain to you clearly. Right, sir. It's not going to be the big deal. Okay. Then after that, so tomorrow the timings will be what there, 6 to 7:30 objective orientation, 7:30 to 9. I'm going to take what there, that fundamental classes. Simply we can call these 5 topics are what there, basics, fundamentals of the programming languages that I will discuss with you clearly. You will not get any problem here. Okay. Right, sir. This is one point. At one particular point of time, fundamentals are going to be completed. When fundamentals are going to be completed, then I'll start with what their advanced Java classes. In full stack Java, parallel to core Java, I'm going to start advanced Java. Now we are going to deal with Java. Java is a huge, but if you want to complete it on time there, we have to do parallelly 2 courses. In Java, as part of my responsibility, 6 to 9 timing is my time. Directly we have to assign that 6 to 9 time to me. I'm going to play with the 6 to 9. 2 slots I'm going to take, 6 to 7:30, 7:30 to 9. These 2 slots totally I'm going to assign for you only. I'm going to take core Java parallel to this course after a few days of time. After hardly then 20 to 25 days of time or 1 month of time, I'll start advanced Java classes there. Okay, when advanced Java classes are going on, when core Java is completed, where Spring framework I will start. In the middle of the Spring framework, when advanced Java is completed, there I'm going to start Spring Boot or Hibernate. When Spring is completed, Spring Boot and microservices I will start. When a Hibernate is completed, there I will start web services. 2 courses parallel I'm going to do there, 2 tracks. And on both the tracks, the Java content is going to be happen. All remaining courses, remaining 4 or 5 courses are remaining there. All remaining courses we can attend at any comfortable time, remaining part of the day. 6 to 9 is my time. Remaining part of the day is what there? Morning 7 o'clock onwards, institute is going to be open up to 6 o'clock. At any time, any course we can attend there. But parallel to core Java, we are eligible to attend for Oracle and UI technologies and DevOps. These 3 topics we can attend. We are eligible. At present, without having Java knowledge, we can start with these 3 topics. Parallel to these courses, we can do that. But core Java I already started there. I'm going to continue this content for the next period of time. Okay. Right, sir. This is the content here, what I'm telling there, right? Anything else apart from this? No. In the link here, we are able to get, after the class, we are able to get a WhatsApp message. There we are able to have the total full stack Java syllabus. Nearly 60 pages document we are able to get. There we can watch it. What concepts we are going to be covered, that each and every topic, individual content index we are going to provide. There we can identify this clearly. Right, sir. Then apart from that, what next one here we are going to do there? That's it. Now that's the information here I want to share with you. Then tomorrow I want to continue, and tomorrow we are going to see like what there 6 to 7:30 verbs, 7:30 to 9. I'm going to start the fundamental process for you. Okay. Right, sir. That's all for today. Then we'll meet on tomorrow at 6 o'clock. Yes. Yeah, you can come to me. No problem. After the class, you can come to me. Right, sir. Thank you. Remaining members, you may leave there. Thank you. Yeah, morning classes, it may take some time, sir, not immediately. Yeah, Kaushik, it may take some time there, not immediately. Morning time. Okay. Yeah, please. Good. Are you aware about C programming language? Yeah, better to start with C programming language. You'll understand some programming kind of thing. Do one thing. Then 3 to 4 days after, attend the class. Regularly, you can come and see. Yeah, introduction class. No, no. Then daily we can come. 6 o'clock onwards, we can come there. 2 to 3 days after, sit inside the classroom. After that, give feedback to me. If you're comfortable, it's okay. Well and good. You can continue. If you're not comfortable, we have to start from somewhat basics. Basics in the sense like what they're C programming language. Yeah, from that onwards, if you know, no, then it will be somewhat better. But really, to learn Java C is not the fundamental. But you're completely just you passed out what the intermediate, right? So then you need to have some programming minimum awareness. No? Better to start with the C programming language if you're not understanding. But if you're understanding the content inside the class, no, we can continue with that. Okay, Java is also a fundamental course. Okay, right. Thank you. Yeah, please. Steps to prepare first application onwards, I will take. Actually, your batch is what today you are attending demo class or you are a old student now? Yeah, where you stopped it 7:30? Then please, you said to me, right? Uh, no, no, then that is different story. Yeah, no problem. You will not get any problem. It's a totally new batch. Then you will get all the concepts now. Steps to prepare first application, I will take on tomorrow. Remaining concepts are going to be happen. That introduction part, the theoretical part, I will discuss at the end. I'll give that plan there. No need to worry for it. So why you are thinking about that previous content here? That I'm shocking, right? Forget about it. No, no, no. Forget about it. It's totally new batch. You can come to the class. I will teach with you. Hmm. After 1 month of time. 1 month or maybe 40 days. Mm-hmm. But I think so maybe 1 month or 1.5 months of in the sense in core Java is also not completing, right? Okay, okay. It's okay. It's okay. Yeah, sure, sure. Yeah, nice, nice. Good plan. Then it's okay. It will work out. No problem. So Advanja will start after maybe after 40 days of time, 1 month to 40 days of time. Meanwhile, the basics of the required part of the core Java is going to be completed to start Advanced Java. Then after that, I'll start it. Yeah. Anyway, then even though if you're in academics, so then after 6 o'clock you'll be free, right? 6 o'clock you will be free now, and then you can attend through online, no problem for it. But the point is what the same class is going on. But the same class is going in offline as well as what. It's okay. Thank you. Fine, no problem. Yes. Come on. Yeah, no problem. Then you can give intimation at our office there. You can go to your place there. There again, either two options are available. Anyway, regularly I'm sending videos to you. How much time we are going to move to your college there? There we can watch that videos there. I can come back. Yeah, no problem. Up to my class is okay. Other faculty class in the sense we have to request them. So because of these reasons only we are giving that video support. No, but still my classes I will allow, no problem there. Even once you join with my classes there in offline, any number of batches you can attend. I don't have any problem there. But other faculty classes we have to think. Why? Because they will give video support. The calculations are going to be different there. Other faculty. Up to my classes, I don't have any problem. We can attend any number of times. Yeah, sure. Yeah, sure, sure. Yeah, even including today class onwards, you are able to get access. Yeah, videos we are able to get.
How can the link get?
Yeah, our admin people will send to you. No, no, through mail they will send a link to you. Yeah, Gmail.
This is my demo class, so I have not mentioned my name.
Yeah, there you can give that. No, not immediately. Then when you register for the course there, they will take your details. No, then from that day onwards, you will get that all the videos.
I will register.
Yeah, there. Tomorrow, it's no problem there. You can give. Thank you. Don't worry. Then whenever we are going to the college, no, give intimation to me. I'll give some alternative for you. Okay, you'll get it. Yes. Yeah. Yeah.
You showed us your partners in Java full stack.
Mm-hmm.
Those red box.
Mm-hmm.
Leaving those all other classes, when are the timings?
The remaining part of the 6 to 9, morning 7 to night 9 o'clock, Durgasoft is open. Right, 6 to 9 is my time. I will take the Java totally, that red box I will cover there. Remaining courses morning 7 to 6 o'clock at any time. When the batches are going to be started, you will get a notification. If it is comfortable for you, then you can join with that. But every week, every 10 days, certain batches are going to be started.
We have college. I'm still in second year.
Okay.
So, what suggestions?
Then that nothing, your available time is 6 to 9 only. But this is very much what I'm telling there. The timing is what the 6 to 9 is my time. I will not compromise for it. Why? Because there's a lengthy classes I have to take. If I disturb it, no, then entire course is going to be disturbed. There's a problem there. Another option is what there for you. Morning at what time? Morning at what time we are moving to the college there? 9:32. But before 9 o'clock, you may have, if you have any classes there, you can attend for it. 7 onwards, the classes are going to be started. That is one option. Or else, another option is what there? That remaining courses are not mandatory to understand my classes there. After completion of my classes also at 6 to 9, we can utilize it. They will not get any problem. Yeah, that boundaries are not available, sir. Like 5 months or 6 months, it's not like that. Even after that also, if the courses are not completed for then we can attend for the classes.
What is the expected time of your class?
Of
Your
6 to 9. 6 to 9. See, all my red box is going to be completed 6 to 9. This time is fixed.
expected months. How many months?
How much month? Yeah, that depends on our course. Actually, if it is a full stack Java, maybe the red box here I'm telling there, I will take minimum 6 to 7 months of time. Minimum time. Corona advance is a matter of 3 to 4 months of time. Yeah. Okay. Fine. Thank you. Yeah.
Parallelly to Java and Python.
Yeah, it's okay. But syntaxes and everything, if you want to compare clearly, it's okay. Good idea. You can do that. It's not much difficult.
With the help of core Java, can
Sure, definitely. If you know the core Java, then see only core Java is not sufficient. Nowadays, that every company is looking for full stack Java developer. When only core Java, if you know, no, then even they will not call for interview. So not sufficient. Yeah, full stack is better, best option nowadays.
like we can have the online ones
Yeah, online class are also be available, right?
after completion of core Java, so we can take it.
Yeah, I see. Either you want to continue offline, we can continue, or else if you want to take in online there, then it's a different story. A different department is working for it now. Okay, registrations are also be separate.
The things we have given, sir, like some companies.
Mhm.
That
Yeah, I understood that. Even though if you are in online, I'll give that open announcement to everybody, every Durgasoft student. Every Durgasoft student, both in offline and online, they're eligible to attend for the drives. So 2 to 3 days before, we will give an intimation. Through that intimation, we can come here and we can attend for it. Yeah, it's going on. Thank you. Yeah.
switching between online to offline,
When?
like in between the course, when you got job, means you will want to continue the course.
Yeah, anyway, then for the sake of that only, we are giving that video support for it, right? Every class video will come to you. Even though in the middle of the Java, then if you are getting jobs, that videos will come every day. Just whenever your office is complete, it's going to be completed. Just watch that video. That's finished. It's going to be completed. Okay, no problem. Then video support will be there. And thank you. Yeah, guys. Then yeah, thank you, guys. Thanks a lot. Yeah, guys. Then Google Classroom link if you want to get it. Google Classroom link I will provide you later, and don't worry, this may not be worked there. Then if you have any doubt further regarding this admission process, guys, just we can talk with the admin people in this location, in this number. Nagendra is available there in this number, just you can talk with him. Okay. Anything else, guys? Yeah, Vivek, old classes I will provide you, that our admin people will give that information to you. Don't worry. Yeah, you can leave. Yeah, Kanhan, we can leave. Kanhan Namdev. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, thank you, guys. Then tomorrow we will attend for the classes. Tomorrow we'll see that content.